Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jason from Jason's House of Fun and Video Games, bringing you a new series to the channel entitled eBay Time and Buys, and this is Volume 1. I'm also going to include a couple other things that I purchased today that I'm pretty happy with, but the main focus of today's video is going to be what we got off of the eBay. So this isn't something that I typically do a lot. There were a few video games that I've kind of looked out for in the wild through thrifts and the game stores, and unfortunately I haven't been able to find them, so I felt that if I find them on a good price on eBay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. It's really just a last resort, or if I'm looking for something in particular or at a certain rarity. But remember, eBay prices can be good, bad, everything in between. You have to be very careful for a lot of different things, so I don't endorse buying off of eBay, but it is a place where you can buy stuff, so that's cool. It has nothing to do with the company itself. I don't represent the company, obviously. And let's get started, shall we? So today, we have 3 packages that I have gotten from 3 different sellers. I don't have any interactions with them that I've had in the past or any purchases. So these are 3 new sellers. If I find a good seller and they sell me something good, and it's great quality, and it's exactly what it says, which most of my purchases are, so I have to give credit where credit's due. There have been a few times where some things have came up that didn't really work out my way. I was able to work it out with a couple of the sellers, and we were able to come to an agreement in which both parties were satisfied, but there was one in particular which scammed me, and luckily through partnering with eBay themselves, I was able to get my money back. And that seller is no longer on there, so funny how those things happen. But regardless, most of my interactions and purchases on eBay were, in fact, a positive one. So, with that being said, let's get started with the first package, shall we? My nifty dandy DeWalt knife. Let's see if we can even get this open. I think a pair of scissors might have helped a little bit better. But let's see what we can get here. Oh yeah, rip it open. Alright, there we go. Almost there. Jeez, you can tell I'm not a professional at this, huh? I don't break the game. Alright, that takes care of that. So this is the first purchase of the 3. This right here is Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2. So back in the late 90s, I did play the second one. I believe it was the second one. It was called Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. So this is for the PlayStation 2. I've been looking for this for a while, but haven't been able to find it. So this was a pretty good buy. No complaints. Let's take a look at the disc real quick. It does have some scratches, but the scratches appear to be just surface. It's not really any deep ones, so that should play fine. I'm obviously going to check those beforehand. Everything that was in the picture was, in fact, what we see here. So, yep, even has the little card there. That makes it super complete. No issues with the box. Pretty excited. One more game off the list. So let's go with package number 2. And hopefully I don't cut myself open. Next time we're getting scissors. Just to let you know. Alright, and what do we got here? Whoop. Legacy of Kain Defiance. So this is the last installment, I believe, that was in the Legacy of Kain series. Again, super excited to have this in the collection. One of those games I weren't able to find. That looks like a GameStop UPC, which is pretty interesting. Packaging looks pretty good. Everything so far, from the picture to what we have in hand, is pretty good. Again, there isn't any serious scratches on here. This is going to happen from time to time with buying used games. Let's see what we got here. Oh, still got the card. Instruction manual looks like it's pretty good in place. So again, I'm trying to complete this collection as far as I want to. There is one more that's out there, just Legacy of Kain. It was for PS1. and I believe PlayStation, or I believe, sorry, that's PS1. I also believe that it was on PC, but I don't really have any interest in the game and getting that. So after this, my Legacy of Kain collection will be complete, unless we get the long-awaited sequel. Very nice. So far, 2 out of 3 has gone pretty well. Here's the last one. And it is Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2. I did have this growing up. I had a lot of fun with it, and I think for whatever reason I sold it. And as I've stated in a lot of videos before, I have certainly regretted a lot of my sales in the video game. So, let's take a look at the disc. Not too bad. Again, this is exactly what the seller sent or uploaded to the site. So, what you see is what you get. Not too shabby. Those scratches, again, they're surface scratches. They're going to happen. And the instruction manual looks like it's intact. Good staples. Outstanding. Oh, that's the other game that I got. So, I had a lot of fun playing this particular game when I was in my younger years, and I certainly wanted to give it a try again. And maybe it'd be a good thing to review the series in the future as I continue to build that collection. So, one last thing that I did want to include, in which I purchased today, was not from the eBays, not from the thrift, not from the game store, but a local retailer. So what do we got here? I am big into amiibo collecting, but unfortunately with Mr. Belmont here, we have a rip. So that is a rip in the chat. So we're going to have to return that. But I haven't seen them around much. I'm not looking to collect every single one of them. I'm just looking to get the ones that I enjoy. And that would have been a great one, but unfortunately, he has to go back. And hopefully they'll have another one for us. Next one right here is a pretty cool horror movie. I'm huge into horror as I am into video games, so this is a newer release. Looks pretty cool. Figure I'd give it a try because I haven't seen a lot of good horror movies come out in the last couple of years. There have been a few here and there, but I figure I'd just give it a try. And then, of course, I couldn't pass up on The Joker. So, a lot of people have a lot of mixed reviews on this movie. I don't want to have any spoilers, of course, in the comments section. If you have anything to say about any of the things I purchased today or out of the purchases from eBay, please let me know in the comments below. Please keep spoilers to a minimum. I have not seen this yet, but let me tell you, I'm super excited from the things that I've heard. A lot of positives and a lot of in between, but at the end of the day, Joaquin Phoenix is an amazing actor, and I heard that this is no other understatement to that acting ability in this. Like, he is really good from what I hear. So, what do you think of all the purchases I got today? Let me put away the knife so we don't cut anybody open. More so myself. This is what I got. So, like I said, the eBay time and buys is not going to be frequent on this channel. eBay can be a very slippery slope, as can anything be with collecting. So hopefully in the future, if I do bring more to the series, it's really just something that I really want, I'm looking for, and it's a good price. I'm not looking for anything astronomical. But on the times that I do get something astronomical, it'll be a very, very special video. There are a few rare titles that I'm looking to acquire within, years from now, when the funds are there and it's the right place, right time, and of course, right quality. Obviously, those are the big heavy hitter titles, like maybe a Snatcher for Sega CD, maybe Kyo Flying Squadron for Sega CD. I'm big on collecting for the Sega CD. These titles are high up there, though. We're talking hundreds of dollars, if not 1,000 or two. And also, one more thing that I can think of off the top of my head that I would really like is Little Samson Complete for the NES. That right there can vary. And obviously, I'd want a complete and mint copy, not sealed. That can range between $2,000 to $3,000. So that is something for another day. And when the time is right, when the funds are right, and everything else lines up with the stars, then I'll be happy to bring that to you. That will be one of the later parts of the collection that's going to come up. Right now, I'm just focusing on the titles that aren't really as hefty in the price, because I have certainly acquired a lot of titles over the years, and some of them are extremely pricey. But once you get into that realm, you are digging into the pockets pretty deep. So there are more important things, obviously, than collecting. You have to balance out life and bills and family, of course, first. So let me know what you think of the comments. Did you enjoy everything that I had today? What do you think of the series? It's only one, but is there room for one more? I'd say so. And by the way, just to let you know, folks, it's been well over 2 months since this man has gotten himself a nice head cut. And I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed with the service that I got today. I go to a local barber in town, so excited for that. And hopefully I can get my hair cut much more than every other 2 months. During the month of December is a very busy time for me professionally, so I don't really have time for much of anything other than spending time with family and then going to sleep in between working. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm open for any kind of discussion that we can have. Just make sure it's a positive one, and make sure it has to do with the topic today, or, you know, it can really be about anything. Up to you entirely. I leave that up to you. But always make sure just to be positive and respectful of everybody. And also, if you have a chance, half of the folks that view my videos have not subscribed yet. Half of them do. So I say that's a pretty good ratio. I've seen a lot of different ratios with other content creators out there. Pretty super excited to say that I now have 25 wonderful folks that have subscribed to the channel, and majority of them watch every video that comes out. So if you haven't subscribed, or if you have subscribed, hit that bell, so anytime you want to see any foolishness with eBay or finds at the game store, thrift, or whatever I happen to come out with, you'll get that notification as soon as it comes through. So with that being said, that wraps up the video. And just before I do that, I want to let you know that I have full intentions on bringing you my very highly anticipated review for the Turtles Arcade 1-Up Machine Arcade. And that will be coming soon, but unfortunately, time is still not on my side, so I'm hoping to get that out within the next week or so. We will see. So until next time, this is Jason from Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Tongue-tied. I'm so excited about these games and the Joker movie, I can't even keep myself together. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Take care and have a wonderful day.